Hey YouTube, this is my first ever video review, and I want to review my rig that I built about a month ago. It's my first ever build. And onto the rig. I did the whole build in an Antec 1200 V3 case. Overall, a really good case, and I really like the case. The only complaint I really have are with the USB ports up top here. The only ones that really work are the first one. These two sometimes read my USB, but it detects my USB, but it doesn't read the USBs. I'm not sure if it's the case or the motherboard, but if anyone has any insight on that, that'd be great. Other complaint I have about the case is wire management space in the back panel over there. Problem with this is it doesn't give much leeway. When my 24-pin wire crossed or overlapped my 6-pin wire, I wasn't able to close the panel properly. I'm not sure if it's just my case or the specific case I got, but that was a problem for me because most of my wires perfectly reached their locations, and I didn't want to buy any more extensions just to wire manage. After fiddling around for several hours, I did manage to get it to work though. I managed to close the panel in the back. Now, one of the other main points I want to address in this video that wasn't really addressed in several of the forums, such as Tom's Hardware and I forgot the other forum. There was another tech forum, and there's only one other video on YouTube that really shows how to fit this H100 cooler inside the Antec 1200 build. And I mean, it is a tough fit, like the other video said, and I'll link the video in the description below. The H100 wasn't designed for the Antec 1200, and it normally fits on top. And I've seen some people on the forum have managed to fit it up here, but I'm not quite sure how, because I didn't want to mod my case, and I have a feeling that's what they did in order to get the screw holes in. When I was trying to put in the H100, it took quite a while. I had to push this up quite hard actually. I'm pretty sure I didn't damage the radiator, but I did have to use some force to keep it up there while I put the screw holes in. I couldn't get all the screws in either. I got 6 out of the 8 screws in, which I think is enough. However, if you look carefully, I'm not sure if the camera will pick it up because this is my iPod Touch. There is a small gap right here, but overall it is a sturdy fit. It's not going to move, it's not going to fall out of place. And I mean, I think it looks like it belongs there unless you really inspect it. Another main point I wanted to put in this video are RAM sticks. While I was looking through forums on what RAM sticks I should use, I had many people telling me I should use rip-jaw memory. And the thing with that is, I thought it was a good idea, but while browsing Newegg, I found Avexir, and those are the RAM sticks right there. I bought a 32 gig kit and at 16 megahertz, and it's running perfectly. It's a strange brand, and I don't know of many people who use it, and I haven't seen many videos of Avexir RAM here on YouTube. So I just want to reassure anyone who has come across Avexir RAM, it is a good alternative. The quality is a bit lower, and on my sticks I noticed that the LED tubes you see there flashing, those tubes are placed in there with super glue. And I mean, it sounds bad, but for the month I've been using it, it works totally fine. It's a great alternative if you're trying to cut costs. I should probably improve my wire management in here after getting some extensions. My graphics card, the GTX 680. It's overall a really great card, as the benchmarks and reviews here on YouTube and every other forum have said. However, I did encounter some problems with drivers when I was installing the drivers. The driver that came with the graphics card didn't quite work. I'm not sure what happened, it just did not work. So after browsing the EVGA site for a while, I did find their beta driver, their most recent beta driver, and thus far it's been working fine. Back to the H100, actually the only problem with mounting the H100 I found was that it blocks out your first PCI slot right there. So, I mean, this really limits if I want to upgrade, but I think I should be fine. I don't plan on upgrading this rig anytime soon. This is more than enough for me for the coming years. So I'll leave in the description all the other parts I've used, and if you guys have any questions, just leave it in the comments section below. Thanks for watching, and yeah.